Hello everybody, my name is RenderTech and welcome to Elite Dangerous. We streamed this yesterday, had a lot of interest in sort of a bounty hunting side, especially from like beginner commanders, or you know, maybe you've accidentally misplaced your save, deleted your account, whatever. The situation you're in a stock sidewinder, you've got 1,000 credits to your name and you want to start bounty hunting but you don't know where to start. This guide, it's for you. So to start this off, we're going to have a look at what you should aspire to get. So this is sort of a budget bounty hunting eagle. This will get you quite far with bounty hunting, at least until you get to a vulture or something like a third lance, which is around 5 million stock, 20 million if you want it fully kitted, and the third lance is around 100 million fully kitted. So this is the eagle. We've got 3 1F small multi-cannons with a damage of around 8.6 per second, so that's pretty good for a small ship. Utility mounts, we've got a single 0C rated shield booster. It gives us a shield boost of 12%, you know, what more do you want rather than more shield protection? Pretty much everything apart from a power plant and the thrusters is stock. I tend to go for 3D, or the D series rather than the E series, simply because the D series is lighter, so you don't need that added power or functionality. Go for the D rated. It's a little bit lighter, it means you carry less weight and use less fuel and all that. And then where most of your money go is into the shields. We've got 3 C shield generators, which gives us around, well, that's not taking into account the shield booster, so it gives, I should say here, no it doesn't. I'd say not taking into account everything else, it probably gives us around 90, so 90 shield strength sounds about right. Then we've got just all empty, and that's it. That's your cheapo bounty hunting ship. And the whole cost of this ship is, get my calculator out, 9,975 times 20, because the overall price, the insurance cost, sorry, is 5% of the overall value of your ship plus any add-ons, so any hard points, utility mounts, core and optional tail and everything like that. Works out, it's 199,500, so just under 200,000 credits. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, it's a mental amount of credits, how on earth am I going to earn something like that? You know, considering I've got 1,000 credits to my name and a stock sidewinder, and I clicked the wrong button. Well, to show you this, I actually bought a stock sidewinder in the previous what have you, so it's exactly the same. All I've done is change the names, so you can see top speed, exactly the same, shields 52, exactly the same, armor exactly the same, cargo capacity, weapons, everything's the same. So we're going to go and launch the peasant mobile, which is what we call it aptly, and we're going to take this bounty hunting and see how much we can earn in 10-15 minutes or so, and see how long it would take us to be able to afford the eagle I just showed you. So 199,500 is our target, and I'm pretty confident of where we are will get us to where we need to be. Try not to butcher this landing. Perfect exit there. get fined for that, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, well this is a perfect time to show you where we're going to go. So we're currently in Brani Creative Interstellar. We've just left Akiyama Market, and we're going to be going to Brani 13, which is home to one of my favourite resource extraction sites, or res sites. Basically, you'll get people trying to do resource extraction in these sites, and there's going to be sort of pirates and everything trying to grab stuff off them, and that basically means that there's going to be plenty of wanted people that you can take advantage of, or kill, sorry. So you've got 4 types of resource extraction sites, 3 of which you should really think about, but 1 you should avoid whilst you're in a newer ship. So you've got low res sites, then you've got medium res sites, then you've got high. I normally gravitate towards high because you've got a high probability of getting those bigger ships. So I don't worry about low and medium because you're going to get small pity payouts, not worth it. Don't bother with hazardous because the police won't be there. The police will help you in your bounty hunting run, especially when we come to that bit. I'll show you how much they help you. I once tried to take a more powerful eagle than I just showed you to a hazardous resource extraction site, and needless to say it didn't last very long. And we will pick this up when we're outside of Brani 13. Okay, so we're getting close to Brani 13, and I'm starting to see ships and everything, and that normally means that we're getting quite close to the resource extraction site. So just go over, let's go over here, and I can already see some pretty nice ones. So we've got hazardous, but the one we want is high. I'm going to look at our destination, and we can see that's locked on. That's exactly what we want. Bring that over, and then I'm just going to hit F2, so that sets our speed to 75%. It means I don't have to do any manual adjusting of the throttling because I'm mainly quite lazy, and just means that I can just cruise and concentrate on aiming correctly for the planet. That isn't bound by default, but it's something I definitely would recommend binding. Or maybe don't bind it to F2, bind it to something, to at least a button. I don't see anything in this section, I'll just have to concentrate. You may notice we slowed down here quite a bit. Don't be tempted to accelerate rapidly because you'll just overshoot it or crash. What you want to do is just maintain course, because that's you're slowing down because of the planet's gravitational pull. If you keep course, once you leave the pull, you will go at a rate which is deemed appropriate by the game, and it just means that it saves you a lot of aggravation of trying to furiously slow down and potentially crashing into the asteroid field which we're about to enter. Okay, and safe disengage, so we're just going to disengage our frameshift drive. Now we've been to quite a good place. And this is locked, so we can't exit, so we're just going to wait for the enemies to appear. And the first thing we see is an adder. What I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to start my phone o'clock, so we're going to do this for 10 minutes. And we're going to see how far we get. One tip I'd give you, always try and follow the police and look for what looks like flashing or dancing lasers, so to speak, because that means that somebody's already being shot. Basically this. Someone's already shooting at him, but he's not wanted, so... He is, though, so... Who's he shooting at? It would make sense. I mean, he's in a wing, so... He's got bigger fish to fry than us. Obviously, just make sure to maintain a good distance from the enemy. Okay. Okay, 15,000, that's not too bad. Mistakes shouldn't happen here. It's important not to... Okay, so we might get a shot on him. Make sure you've got him wanted. Make sure they turn red, so we're definitely going to get a bounty on him. 18,000. So we've got an ASP scout here. So he's not wanted. So he's wanted. Obviously make sure. Get in his way. Okay, so he's gone for, but he's in a wing, so he's gonna have friends after him. Green are the police, so right, so we're not gonna really get him. Okay, so he's wanted. Ray Briddock. So you always get these quiet spells. Bounty hunting. And it'll go sort of chaotic again. So at the moment we've made nearly 100,000 credits, which isn't too bad. So he's being shot at. Or is he shooting? No, he's being shot at. So you see the police are doing a really good job at helping us there. Obviously we wouldn't be able to take this guy out ourselves because, as you see, one laser is all it takes. Yeah, this is always the risk with bounty hunting. Okay, so you ever find yourself in this position? Is you will go to functions and reboot. We all seem to be going on that dumb and back. But yeah, you have to be very careful when you're going off to people, simply because you can't really take anybody on in the Sidewinder. In fact, in most cases, it's probably best to keep an eye on the police. Oh, there's someone getting shot at here. So there's somebody else behind this boulder. Yeah, we aren't going to get that.
Target destroyed.
So they're obviously moving into formation for him.
Target shields offline.
So just get pot shots in every now and again. Whilst also keeping in range, but never become a primary target. Always let the police do the work. When you're a beginning commander, it's always important to rely on the police, they will help you. And you can see there. We've got 60,000 from him, we've got a Condor there. He's friendly, we've got a dumbfire missile. Yeah, we didn't get that. So he's in a... You seem to be quite interested in him. Which one's worth the most? You're worth... You're worth the most. Okay. I bet you know any money he's going to get attacked first. I don't seem to be getting anything particularly interesting. Oh, he just caught someone. Okay. So we threw some pot shots at him. How much have we made so far? We've made... Okay, so stop the clock. So, let's apply our hard points. We've been... You can't see it there. Well, you can't see that there at all. But we've been bounty hunting for 14 minutes and 41 seconds. 15 minutes, if you will. And if you look here, we have enough to afford that eagle I showed you. That's how easy it is. So give or take the journeys to and from Brani and Akiyama Market, you could probably outfit an Eagle in close to an hour. Depends on your run. Obviously you're going to want to upgrade your weapons, that should be your next priority. But again, the Eagle's a much better ship than this, so there we are. All we have to do now is cash in our vouchers, and I'll show you how to do that as well. So go down here. Actually, we're not going to go to Akiyama. What we're going to do is we're going to go somewhere called Hook Enterprise. That's actually closer than Akiyama, and it's a good place to sort of to and fro, I suppose. So if you want to basically just have somewhere to cash in everything, you go to Hook, and then when you've done all you want to do, and you either want to go out of Brani or you potentially want to change your ship, you want to go to Akiyama. And saying that the planetary orbital pull was pulling us back there, so we are making quite a bit of headwind now. But no, that's how easy it is, that's how efficient bounty hunting is, and why I recommend it to beginning commanders. But I don't so much recommend it for commanders who want to earn a lot of cash. Like, as you saw there, even if we had balls to the wall, amazing $100 million credit ships, sorry, I doubt we would make that much more, just because of how they've changed bounty hunting. For making lots of money, you really want to be keeping a listen out for the little tricks you can do, like a whole skimmer mission thing. That's how I got a vast majority of my money. But again, once you have the credits you need to afford what you want, it just makes the game a lot more fun. And we're approaching Hook Enterprise. Safe disengage. You need to be 7.5 kilometers away from a station or nearer in order for a docking request to be successful. So let's request for dock. Okay, so landing pad 1, easy enough. So where are we going to land? Where is our landing pad? Can't be that far away. Here we are. Landing pad 1, I think that is. That's 2, I think. That's 2, okay. Okay, there's our landing spots. Sometimes you have to wrestle control of the ship because it doesn't do what you want. Okay, bring our landing gear down. Not the best. Wait for that red dot to get into the middle. It should turn blue. Turns blue. Okay. So we're in Hook Enterprise. We're just going to do repairs and refuel because we did take a bit of damage on that mission. We're going to go to contacts. Redeem all bounty vouchers, so we made 219,559, so that's about 19,000 credits in excess. So that means you can afford the rebuy, that means you can afford possibly some new things. Again, it's up to you what to spend that extra credits allowance on, as well as for 1,000 you were given. But anyways, I'm RenderTech. Thank you very much for watching. If you found this helpful, make sure to give it a like, make sure to subscribe, follow, all of that good stuff. If you didn't like it, make sure to dislike, comment what you didn't like, and leave some recommendations.